Hello everyone, my name is Jiatong Li, and today my topic is how pandemics influence the relationship between R&D and company performance. The first one, introduction, is about the R&D innovation as an important indicator of company performance under the pandemic. Outbreak could lead to a worse company performance. And R&D innovation and company performance are under the pandemic. So is the R&D innovation frustrated under the pandemic? The definition is the R&D innovation. The R&D innovation is research and development activities that requires creative work. And the company performance definition is the enterprise performance refer to the operating efficiency and operator performance of the enterprise during a certain period of operation. Second part is the literature review. I choose 4 very effective articles from the Web of Science that can give some example of the COVID-19 and the R&D environment. First one is the stock market's reaction to COVID-19. Second one, the impact of R&D expense on firm performance. The third one, effect of R&D investment of firm value. And the last one is navigating opportunities for innovation. And here's my 2 hypotheses. Change in company performance under the pandemic and non-pandemic condition. So I have 2 hypotheses. First one is the R&D and firm performance should have a positive relationship. And the second hypothesis is the pandemic has enhanced on relationship between R&D innovation and firm performance. Is the data. I choose the data from the Wind database and Sysmar database. My sample period is from 2010 January 1st to 2020 December 31st. And my sample frequency is annually. My sample selected the number of patents, and these patents are all from the Chinese listed company. And I also care about their growth and income. Here are my variables in the article. The first one is the enterprise size. The second one is financial leverage. The third one is growth. Fourth one is management shareholding ratio. And the independent director ratio. Shareholding concentration. GDP growth rate. And methodology part, I will show you 2 measures of company performance. The first one is the patent. Patent is the number of patents of listed company, and the impact of the pandemic in 2020 and 2021. The COVID-19 is equal to 1, otherwise COVID-19 equal to 0. And company performance is measured as these 2 equations. So let's see the result. The first table is the descriptive statistic. As you can see, the mean of ROE is 0.05, and the patent of ROE, the mean of patent is 1.51, and the mean of the size is 22.12. So this means that these 2 main variables are very easy to see that this 2 mean is very good to do the methodology. And the second figure is the correlation analysis. As you can see that the ROE and the patent correlation is very effective. It's 0.083 and it's positive at 1%. And in the data, it has 3 stars. Then let's look at the mean regression result. Mean regression result, I choose the regression analysis of enterprise innovation on financial performance. I divided it into 2 slides. The first slide, I didn't include the independent board director ratio and the years into the regression analysis. And the second slide, I include these two into the regression analysis. So we can see that in the first slide, the ROE and patents correlation is 0.005 and it's positive at 1%. And when I add into the independent board director ratio and the years, the relationship is become 0.007, and this also is positive on the 1%. Okay, let's look at the next slide. The next slide is the regression analysis of the impact of COVID-19 on the relationship between enterprise technology innovation and financial performance. The first slide, I still don't put the independent director ratio and years into the regression analysis, and second slide, I still add this two into the regression analysis. But here are two new things is about the COVID-19 and the patent and COVID-19's relationship. So we can see that the ROE and the patent relationship is 0.003, and the COVID-19 and the ROE's relationship is minus 0.022, and the patent times COVID-19 is 0.010. So these three except COVID-19 and the ROE's relationship, the other two is all positive on the 1%. And because the ROE and COVID-19 have the negative relationship, so that we can know that the COVID-19 will have a negative influence on the ROE. Let's see the table 5, the lag regression. On the lag regression, I will choose to let the times minus 1. So the ROE and the patent times minus 1's relationship is the following. The ROE and the patent times minus 1 is 0.003. And the other side include the independent board director ratio and years are 0.005. So we can see that if I change the times, the ROE and patents relationship still not change. So we can know that it's a very good regression. So this the last part is the conclusion. The conclusion shows that R&D innovation has a positive impact on the company performance, and the pandemic has strengthened the positive impact on company performance. And COVID-19 significantly strengthened the impact of corporate innovation on corporate financial performance. So the results supports both. The first one, reputation hypothesis. R&D grows up and the performance grows up. And the fairness hypothesis is the COVID-19 will influence the company performance and has a more positive performance to the company performance. Thank you. That's all my presentation.